just on a Sparks here again with another tutorial for you. This one's a little bit tricky to film here, but I just liked that it was this little pocket with all of this green. So when you try this move, I suggest you don't try it with trees taking up your hoop space. But because it's so beautiful, I'm going to attempt to teach this tutorial here. I'm also getting eaten by bugs all of a sudden, the things we do. So when you start, you will start with your palm holding the top of the hoop facing down, gripping here. So we can take, I'm using my right hand, so if you're a lefty, just mirror me. So we take a little swing out to the left, so that's quite easy. This swing bit. Swing to where our thumb is pointing. Once we take it up this way, what we're going to do is bring it back down, leading with the pinky. And it's this little bit here where we have to flick it from our front plane into our back plane. Here. So what I tend to do is I keep my grip quite tight, and then as the hoop's sort of about to flick, I loosen, then grip again once it's in my back plane. Once you're swinging the hoop, you'll probably know what exactly I mean. Ignore the insects, ignore the insects, share the hoop love. So when we swing here, and it starts to get to this awkward position as it's coming up, that's where you have to give it a little bit more of a kick, and it's sort of like a release grab. So I don't know if you can see my hand maybe better if I come here, but it's a bit of a, it's like a release grab. So if you can see my hand, it's like that. So what we're aiming to do is swing the hoop across our body and into our back plane. Another way that you can start this or practice this if you're having trouble getting into that is you can actually just start from here with the hoop behind you, hold it in your other hand just to steady it, and this hand will be palm facing forward and gripping with your thumb pointing to the outside. So if we sweep into that into that starting position, oopsie, one more time, sweep, release, grab. It's not really a release, it's just a loosen. Sweep, loosen, grab, and we're here. So the hoop is a little bit off to our right. I'm not up in the middle yet. So once we've got our wrist near our hip, with a straight arm, we're just going to keep our arm straight, keep our grip really strong, straight arm, drive it up. I can feel the hoop gliding along my right side of my lower back. It looks really beautiful if you watch the hoop as it comes around. Straight arm, straight arm, straight arm. As it connects to the, just above your elbow, depending on the size of your hoop, of your opposite arm, and you start to reach out, you can use your other arm and your hand to help push the hoop over and back down to the starting position. So I'll go through that one more time. Swing up, swing back towards the pinky, and sort of end up in this like loosen grip, this position here. So swing, loosen, and grip. And we're here. Keep the arm nice and straight, and just glide your arm up with a straight arm. It'll mean the hoop stays in a beautiful circle. Follow it around. As it touches your other arm, you can get that contact here and get ready to grab with your hand and push it forward. The other option is you don't have to use that arm at all. You can just keep a nice straight arm, and as it comes over your head, you'll need to bend, 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 bend in front of your face until it's almost near, your thumb's almost near your other elbow, and then you just roll your wrist outwards, which will shoot the hoop out and back down. So from here, this is without using the second arm, straight arm up. As it gets to your head, bend your arm in front of your face, reaching across your body, and then rotate that wrist out to bring the hoop down. And then you can also do this with a bent arm. So once it comes in, if you keep this little bend here in your arm, you'll get this sort of smaller isolation. And again, you can connect with that opposite hand to push it out, or you can just let it go. The third variation of this move, once we've got that starting position, that's the tricky bit there, is we can bring our other hand on and just lightly touch the hoop as it glides around, and create that sort of two-handed frame. So you can either have this hand facing backwards, your second hand, or you could have it facing forwards. So facing forwards would be here, meaning your palms facing forwards. And your palm facing back would be here. So there's a whole bunch of different things you can do with this move. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you got it. You can find me on Facebook under Hoop Sparks, and also my newsletter is on my website if you want to get some yummy recipes and hoopspiration. Sometimes I put up different songs and playlists and downloads, and of course links to tutorials as they come out. So that's on the Hoop Sparks website, and there's a little sign up area on there. Thanks again for watching, and happy hooping. Bye.